So we won. I don't know how, but we won. 10-3. Oh my God.
That is probably the worst game I've ever watched. Defensively brilliant for the Patriots.
Until the very, very last play. And then it was the most exciting thing ever.
Man, the Patriots rookies this year are just something else. We have been saying for weeks that kid was going to get a punt return touchdown. And what happens? He ends the game with a punt return touchdown. There is literally nothing else to talk about in this game.
Not really. Thornton had a near fumble. Luckily, it was ruled incomplete. Oh, there was no like replays or anything for the first half of the quarter. First quarter. There's like power outage or something. I don't know. What else was funny? Oh yeah, the Jets. They had to punt the ball 3 times on their second drive. After they had to repunt after a penalty. I forget the penalty. Probably a hold or something on the receiving team. No, on the
Wasn't it running into
team.
the punter?
No, first they did a hold on the kicking team, I think. And then we made them re-kick. No, illegal formation. That's what it was. Oh, no. The stupid lineman ran downfield too far. How do you get an ineligible man downfield on a punt? I don't know. Whatever. Then they called running in the kicker, which was not running in the kicker. It was actually a blocked punt anyway.
Well done.
Officiating was bad in this game. Unreal bad call. And the punter flopped and the official fell for it.
Yeah, well done.
And then we had a fair catch interference that they didn't call, where somebody was blocked into Jones. Didn't call that either, which, whatever. This is basically the exciting thing.
The 4th and 1 decision to...
Yeah, I guess that. Smith fumbled idiotically on his own. Probably would have had a touchdown on his little sweep run. And he just dropped the ball. Look, Smith actually had a pretty good game, but that play was not so good.
No, overall, the tight ends actually got used more.
The quarter ended. It's 4th and 1. And then they call a timeout, and then they kick the field goal. Why?
I don't even understand that.
You had all quarter to decide what you were going to do.
I don't understand that decision.
Whatever. Basically, that's basically about it for anything. Oh, I guess the second quarter, Stevenson had that play where he broke several tackles on a check down for an amazing first down. Leads to nothing because, they decided to go backwards 20 yards and missed the field goal. Folk sucked in this game. To be fair, the conditions were bad, so I'm not putting it on him, but he was bad.
The winds were really bad in New England.
Wilson tried to give this game away. He threw a pick right to McCourty, who dropped it.
Well, then there was one right at the end of the game where Jonathan Jones basically had one and dropped it.
And the Jets end the first half by failing to spike the ball in time. Wow.
Yeah, the Jets ended up with 3 yards of offense in the second half, which is pretty hilarious.
Pathetic. Completely pathetic.
Now that they won this game, I really do think that Judon should be considered for Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, he's for sure Defensive Player of the Year.
There's no question.
Almost certainly.
He is on pace to break every single Patriots team record for fucking sacks.
In the third quarter, the Patriots drive 6. They get to the red zone, and basically the story of the game.
Their red zone offense is just
sack.
It's like that meme you see of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch going like this with his eyes whenever in the red zone.
And then, I don't know if this happened to anybody else, but when we were watching that drive, they cut the commercial in the middle of the drive, and we missed the missed field goal.
We have no idea what happened. Yeah, we don't know if it was... We think it was CBS. We have DirecTV. We have no idea. It must have been a local CBS thing because it went to commercial for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We missed them missing the field goal.
Our punter was better than Bailey, so that was good. Oh, the 8th drive for the Patriots. They get a turnover downs on run. They ran a sweep left on 4th and 3.
Literally, I don't even... There's really
basically it. I mean, there's nothing else to say. There's the sack by Duggar, which caused a fumble, but it wasn't a fumble.
Yeah.
Would have been a defensive touchdown, but that's just the right call. I can't believe they even ruled it a fumble at a fault, but I'd rather have them do that and look at it than get it wrong.
Me too.
Whatever. That's basically the last exciting thing on defense. Mac decided to do a quarterback sneak on 2nd down towards the end of the game. Why?
He didn't have many turnovers. He actually was okay.
His numbers were good, but he missed open reads. But the line's bad. But Patricia's got to go, and it's just clear at this point. But anyway,
they won.
They won the game.
So that's huge for the AFC actually.
Yeah. They punt on that drive.
So
the Jets get bailed out on a defensive hold, and then punt, and then you get the punt return touchdown.
So
and
now,
it was not an easy punt return.
So now they have 14 wins in a row against the Jets.
Yep. And the punt return was Marcus Jones. It was not a standard punt return touchdown where just things break down.
He had to go around some guys.
It looked like it was an exciting play.
It was.
Because
he had to kind of like come up, go around a bunch of guys, and then he just zoomed up.
And he scored. And that's basically the end of the game. Yeah, they had to kick off with 5 seconds left, but they squibbed it. They pooched it, and then time ran out. So
they drafted Jones in the 3rd round.
Marcus Jones has definitely been arguably the best rookie on the team that has contributed. So he's almost broken one several times, and he picked the best time ever to get your first touchdown.
Yeah. You saved our ass, man.
Saved the season.
Pretty much.
So, but look, this experiment with Patricia is not working.
Yeah, I mean, they came off the bye and they looked bad on offense.
The thing that's frustrating is you look at the numbers. Can I even get the numbers?
Mac had the offense had like double the time of possession over the Jets. The offense had like 300 yards, I think, something like that.
Let's see.
I had at least 200 yards of offense.
It's a long game, of course.
Just go to ESPN instead of wasting time, so I've continued to ramble on here.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they definitely, Mac didn't have any turnovers. He was pretty clean overall in terms of passing and stuff.
They just good stumpers.
They just got to fix his pocket pressure, his pocket presence. Thank you. And the red zone, they've got to fix. They haven't scored a touchdown in what feels like forever outside of the special teams thing.
I mean, Mac was 23 or 27 for 246 yards, and no turnovers, no touchdowns. And
he got sacked. He got sacked what, 6 times?
6 times, but I mean, Wilson got sacked like 10 times or something. He got sacked 4 times in this game, so it's 10 sacks on Wilson for both games.
It's pretty ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, he just got hit like 20 times.
Yeah.
Wilson was awful in this game. He was 9 of 22 for 77 yards.
Terrible.
And he was terrible.
Yeah, he was. It was bad.
Like, that's the thing that is frustrating about this game is you watch the game. And the Patriots are moving the ball. The Jets are not.
No.
The whole game.
No.
The Jets were completely outmatched.
Yeah. They were definitely like way more conservative in this game.
On offense, they were completely outmatched.
Yeah.
It's just the Patriots couldn't get out of their own way in the red zone.
Yeah.
And the Jets got a good defense, but I mean, this game should have been over several times.
Yeah.
You know, there's just no excuse. They continue to run with Stevenson, who was getting 2 yards a carry. I don't get it against a broken offensive line. They never adjusted to what was going on in the game.
No.
The play action passes were working great, and they went away from it.
Right. The play action, the RPOs all seem to do well.
Yeah, and they keep going away from it. Stevenson was great in the passing game. So was Myers.
And when they did use the 2 tight ends, they were good.
And by the way, Harris was running better than Stevenson, and they continued to use Stevenson.
I know.
Over Harris in this game.
Harris was fantastic.
Harris was better running the ball.
He broke several tackles.
8 carries, 65 yards.
That's pretty good.
Which is okay. But I mean, Stevenson got 15 for 26. It's not good.
No.
His longest run was a 5-yard run.
Yeah. Harris was better.
You know, but Stevenson was better in the passing game. Myers was okay. Smith was okay. Henry had a catch in this game. Thornton had a catch. Injuries. I don't know what happened to David Andrews. It didn't look good.
Wynn also got injured.
Yeah,
Who
Wynn
cares?
even matters. Andrews matters, though. Now, he could barely walk on it, but it was hitting his thigh, so...
Which is the big muscle right here.
Weird,
it's the big muscle in your leg is your thigh.
Unlikely to tear that, so maybe some sort of sprain or muscle pull.
I hope.
I don't know.
It is odd because it's the upper part of your leg, so you wouldn't think it would have...
If it was knee, I'd say he'd be done, but...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so.
Hopefully it's just a sprain or a really bad bruise.
I mean, we got Minnesota, and we're going to get our ass kicked. I mean, this is... reality.
Like, the only thing I think the Pats have going for them is that it's a primetime game, and Kirk Cousins has the misfortune of playing bad in primetime games.
Well, they've routinely done well against Minnesota as well, but...
They haven't played a Thanksgiving game since the Jets game.
This team has got to fix the offense in the red zone.
If the offense can just improve slightly,
if you just can get an average offense, ranked 15, 16 in the league,
Not 32nd.
even 20.
Not like last.
It's a Super Bowl quality team if you just have a mediocre offense. That's what is so frustrating.
Yeah, they've got an incredible defense this year.
Defense is fantastic at times.
If they can just get the offense into some type of a rhythm.
You only need to get like 20 points a game.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You can beat basically anybody.
Right.
Except for maybe Baltimore, because Baltimore's weird and fluky.
Yeah, they have problems with them in the playoffs.
Because of the run game they have. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. It's going to come down. I'll be curious to see how they do against mainly Buffalo down the road.
Well, they play them in 2 weeks. Actually, they play them next Thursday, so.
See if they can make Josh Allen look foolish.
Well, they might.
Because Buffalo played well today, but at least kind of.
They were playing the Browns, and we blew them out.
They played kind of mediocre in the first half, and then put the game away when they stopped messing around. So we're in third now, so that's good. I mean, we're in the hunt. It's might be a playoff team, but just gotta fix the offense.
Yeah.
Whatever. Pretty much the most boring game I ever watched until the last play, and then it was like amazing.
Yeah,
I've never had that happen before.
This topped those horrid Thursday games that happened this year. I mean, it was up there until the last play of the game, basically.
It's an unreal way to win the game.
Yeah.
Just unreal.
But
And I kept begging for it the whole time because you need something, anything.
and they got it.
They got it.
We got the prayer we needed.
We got a prayer. So the Jets did mishandle that kickoff. Guy should have ran out of bounds immediately, so you would have had to play for laterals.
You're right.
But whatever, it's the Jets. The game is basically over. You're not going to get laterals unless you get
Lucky.
Miami Miracle or something.
Super lucky, and
You have your Hail Mary defense in on a play that's not going to be a Hail Mary.
It's just so funny.
But whatever. All right. So we win 10-3 in a bizarre defensive game that the special teams won. Amazing. Sweep the Jets. That's good. We'll see if we can make the playoffs.
We'll be back soon because the game's on Thanksgiving
we
in
have
4
to do
days.
Wednesday. We'll have to do a preview. That sucks. We'll have to see how we watch the game.
We're gonna come home and watch it.
Oh, right. It's the late game. We're lucky.
It's an 8:30 game.
All right. Well, enjoy the victory. It does feel good to win, but just
Man,
gotta fix the Patricia stuff. Really do.
games like this, I tell you.
John Jones also dropped what looked like could have been a pick six too.
There were a couple of those.
Devin McCourty dropped an interception.
It was right to his chest.
Sloppy. Duggar almost made a fantastic pick, but was out of bounds. All right, whatever. We'll go and we'll be back next week for short rest. So
You mean in like 3 days?
yeah, I know. 3 days. We have probably Wednesday. We'll do the video. All right, this is Ryzen.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you this week, I guess. Take care.